Hey everyone, today, we're diving into a major news story shaking things up in the US. A federal judge has just blocked the Trump administration's attempt to expand fast-track deportations of undocumented migrants. What happened? Why does this matter? On August 30th, 2025, federal Judge Gia Cobb in Washington, D.C., issued a temporary order halting the Trump administration's plan to ramp up expedited deportations of undocumented migrants detained in the U.S. interior. During his 2024 campaign, President Donald Trump promised a massive deportation operation, targeting 1 million deportations a year in his second term. A key part of this plan was expanding the use of expedited removal, a policy that allows migrants to be deported without a court hearing. Historically, this applied only to migrants caught within 100 miles of the U.S. border and within 14 days of entry, but the Trump administration wanted to extend it to migrants who've been in the country for up to 2 years, even far from the border. Judge Gia Cobb, appointed by former President Joe Biden, ruled that this expansion violates migrants' due process rights under the Fifth Amendment of the U.S. Constitution. In her 48-page decision, Cobb sharply criticized the government's argument that undocumented migrants have no right to due process, calling it deeply shocking. While she didn't question the legality of expedited removal itself, especially its use at the border, she made it clear that applying it to large groups living in the U.S. interior without proper legal proceedings crosses a constitutional line. Cobb argued that deporting people through this rush process risks serious harm, especially if they're sent back to dangerous situations without a fair chance to make their case. This ruling is a significant setback for Trump's mass deportation agenda, which has already faced legal challenges from groups like the American Civil Liberties Union. Earlier in August 2025, Judge Cobb also blocked an attempt to fast-track deportations of migrants who entered legally through humanitarian parole, a decision that could affect hundreds of thousands of people. Meanwhile, in a separate case, federal Judge Brian Murphy in Boston stopped the administration from deporting migrants to third countries without giving them a chance to claim fear of persecution, in line with the Convention Against Torture. These rulings highlight a broader effort by federal courts to protect migrants' rights, whether they entered legally or illegally, but they've also sparked heated debate. Trump supporters argue expedited removals are critical for national security, while critics say the policy is inhumane and risks deporting people who deserve protection. So, what's the takeaway? Judge Cobb's decision is a temporary win for migrant rights, but the legal battle is far from over, especially with the Trump administration's strong push for its immigration agenda. What do you think?